always sort of something I'm thinking about is like the creative process. And I think that applies across disciplines, or it's like life kind of approaches. It's like, how do you maximize, like everyone has goals and dreams and stuff that they want to do, and not the same same recipe doesn't work for everyone. Like, you just certain balances, and some people kind of do better with less balance. Like, I hate to say it, but sometimes that works.
Yeah.
For some,
where do you lay on the balance scale? Are you a rigid clock in, clock out kind of producer, or are you a when the inspiration strikes, I just got to sit down at the keys, man?
Oh my God. That's a great question. I think
it can be both too. You know, no, everyone's dynamic.
I think I've gone, like, since I moved to LA, I've gone through like a few different mini lives where when I first got to LA, I believed that like I needed to do as many sessions as possible. And so I would like write with like, you know, top liners and pop songwriters like as much as possible. And that had like varying returns, so to speak, not like reflecting anyone's, you know, that's like just brute force, you know, people doing like 4 sessions a week. Not that I was doing that. And then I realized
sure there's pressure because you make this decision to move to LA and you're like, okay, I did this for a reason. And that reason was to be around all this resource and this creativity and these people and these connections, blah, blah, blah. And so then you're kind of like, oh no, I can't just like sit around, I imagine. Like, I better try to meet with so many people, but maybe that's not a great process all the time.
I think it doesn't work. Again, like some artists, so there's a Duck Sauce did like this interview series on YouTube.
Yeah, their Duck Goose thing.
I'm not even thinking of the sorry, that's another thing. First off, everyone should go watch their interview with David Guetta. It's hilarious and like super. I think I might have mentioned it to you, or maybe you've probably seen it. But so when I had A-Track on the show, one of the funniest things he told me was how like Armand van Helden is like super man of leisure.
Oh right, I remember seeing this clip on your Instagram or something. It was amazing.
And he was like, he'll just be hanging out. Like he'll like just want to vibe and like watch music videos like when they're hanging out, and like that's, and like, you know, go to a random antique bookstore, or like, you know, go to the beach or something, and then he'll write like one song, like one record that year, and it'll be like a smash, like a classic. And I'm like, man, that's a heck of a life, right?
Fuck, dude. Swing.
Don't know if that works for most of us. but
well, that's why not everybody's Armand van Helden, you know what I mean? Like, shit.
Definitely true. So I would say for me, I'm constantly trying to figure it out. I think especially in the last few years where the industry and like the world has been changing, and so you go from like, first you're kind of in survival mode, then you're going, do I like, you know, where things are going, and like, do I want to try to recreate like the thing that I was, the lifestyle I was living before, or like the lifestyle I was chasing after before, or do I have like a new iteration of that? Is there some new sort of balance that, like, you know, do I have either supporting interests or maybe like non-relevant interests that like I, you know, want you, like maybe, I don't know, I wanted to start, I don't know, a cooking show or something, right? Not that, but like, I think that this time that we've had to reflect.
A food review show. Pat Lok eats Vancouver. It'd
be called like Too Much Salt, because it would just be me being spicy about everything.
That's amazing! Oh my god! I was showing everybody the Gone Is Yesterday short film video before we came on and really started the show, which I thought was such a beautiful like nostalgia trip for every nerd who played like 16-bit, I think that is, video games, and also just a really cool way that you put your family's culture on your sleeve there, you know, like way to just mix up all the interests and all the things that make you do its own unique thing.
I think that's one of those things that like, it's because music is so like, you know, it's kind of fleeting, and we think of like streams like passive, and to be able to inject so much of yourself into like a story again, which is like I probably mentioned last time when we talked about it, like when we were releasing it, but like I spent more time probably like thinking of the story and storyboarding it and like writing the script and all that, like, or an equal amount of time doing that as the music.
Right.
And it was like in conjunction. So I had like started some of the music before when I was in Berlin, and I came back and had like the concept and sort of fleshed it out. Realized, oh my God, we're trying to pack like 100 hours of gameplay type of story arc into like 5 minutes, which is like really stressed me out for a while.
Yeah, it's like every person that's ever adapted a book into a movie feels your pain, right?
Right. Exactly. And then managed to like wrap it up and then like kind of like finish the EP like around like the final like scenes. And there's probably more, it's not like the great, I don't think it's going to sit and think it's like this great piece of art, but like it definitely feels like it combines, like you said, like a lot of like my childhood and where I am now, or where I was at that time that I wrote it. And, that's cool. Maybe that's what they say. Like every artist should like or every person should like find their best self, because it's like only you. People might pick out certain references, but like if like you would really have to know me like very, very well to pick out like all the references,
Yeah.
So.
Oh, well, I also commend you on just like following a big idea. Following up on it, like, and actually putting in all that work, because I think a lot of people have great ideas and then they're like, yeah, that's a lot. Get distracted, myself included, man, myself included. It's like it's hard to see things all the way through to the end, but did a great job, so yay.
Thank you. No, I like that one.
Yeah.